Big hi to everyone. Welcome again to Lala Moves. Thank you for joining me for another sweet and short session of a chair yoga class. I'm filming to you live from my home province in La Union in northern Philippines. But I hope that you're also enjoying the greeneries and the background. If you hear kind of like a gentle breeze, I hope that's also helping you enjoy your chair practice. All right. I hope that you also have a sturdy chair with or without an armchair, but hopefully it doesn't have wheels so that you are the ones who are moving and not the chair. So that's all basically that we need. We'll start by sitting on the back end of the chair, and we'll do our usual hip walk. You know, like when you walk your hips forward toward the front edge of your chair and then backward, and you're just using your hips to your bum muscles, actually the fleshy bum, to move forward and back. So it's not your hands, it's not your feet that are pushing you back and moving you forward. And just notice how this feels or have an impact on the different muscles on your upper body or even in your upper body. And just notice. Okay. And once you've reached the top of your chair, maybe you'd like to bring your knees a little farther than the usual, because for other people this may seem balanced, but for others this feels more stable. And then start to sit on top of your sit bones, and that means that you're able to keep your torso long and tall. So you know that you're not sitting on top of your sit bones if your lower back starts to round. So come and sit on top of your sit bones. Think of your spine like a barbecue stick from the tailbone all the way to the crown of your head. Let's take a big inhale as we inflate our belly. And as you exhale, deflate that belly. Inhale, big belly. Exhale, small belly. So commit to that rhythm of breathing as we also sync the breathing to our movement. Inhale, inflate that belly as you bring your hands up. Exhale, inflate the belly, bring your hands down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, open your mouth as you exhale. One more. Inhale, open your mouth. Now, as we exhale later, we're going to close our mouth and exhale through our nose. Let's do that. Inhale. All right. Now, can you bring your arms at the back of your chair? Maybe toward the back end, just so you have support. And we'll just do what you call the cat and cow. Well, that involves rocking the pelvis. So imagine that your fingers are in a letter L, shaped like this. Can you put them on your waist area or on top of your hips? Imagine that there's a soup sitting on your belly, and we want to spill the soup forward. So you're rocking your pelvis forward, you're on the edge of your sit bones. And now, let's spill the soup toward the back. So you're rounding your lower back. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, spill the soup forward. Exhale, spill the soup to the back. Now, let's just allow the spine to follow the direction of the pelvis. So, inhale, spill the soup forward, and that means arching our back, maybe opening the chest area, and maybe even squeezing the shoulder blades in, like there's a pencil in between your shoulder blades, and you don't like that pencil to drop. Inhale, exhale, spill the soup in your belly to the back. Round the spine, round the spine, maybe even bringing the chin toward your chest. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale. This is what you call the cow pose. Squeeze the shoulder blades in, open the heart. Exhale, round the back. Spill the soup to the back, chin towards your chest. Inhale. And exhale. One last inhale. And exhale. Now, I hope that kind of invigorated your spine. Let's just release more tension in our spine. Okay, keep the knees and the feet wide apart just for more just for stability. And let's try to send our left shoulder toward the right knee, maybe even closer. Then let's spin the chest forward as we send the right shoulder toward the left knee. And we go around. So we're actually circling around our spine, around our pelvis. So left shoulder toward the right knee, right shoulder toward the left, and we'll just move around and around. Maybe exaggerating when we're here, and then when we're here. Actually, you just want to feel good. This feels, if you notice, there's some effort. For others, they're feeling it in their lower back. For others, maybe in their side bodies. And of course, we'll go the other way. Maybe 3 times, just like this. Just feel good. Okay. Doesn't matter how you look, as long as you're feeling a yummy stretch. Lower back or side body. Just go for it. All right. Okay, so today we're trying to open the chest area, maybe even loosening out some tension in the shoulder area, and maybe even adding a bit of a core strengthener. This is a short practice, but I hope it's a yummy one. Okay, so you're still sitting on the front edge of your mat. From here, can you extend both feet out? So you're creating a letter V with your feet. I'll just move a little bit toward this side so you'll see more of my feet, because I can't move my camera, so I will move. All right. So from here, just allow yourselves to form a letter V with your feet, and make sure that you're on your heels and your 10 toes are pointing toward the ceiling. So your feet are flexed. Now, from here, let's try to safely do a cat and cow, and just notice how this feels different. Inhale, open the heart center, squeeze the shoulder blades in. Exhale, round the back. Maybe even sending your hands in front of you, crossing them at one point. And inhale, cow pose, spill the soup forward, open the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades in. Exhale, now changing the crossing of your hands to round your back, chin toward your chest. Do that a couple more times. Inhale and exhale. So we're just adding a stretch in the hamstrings here while we are being more aware of our breathing. And exhale, release. Now, keep the right foot, or this, whichever foot do you want to keep straightened, and then start to bend one knee. Okay, just making sure that you're at a stance where you still feel stable. So you're not about to fall forward or to the side. So we just want to keep a stance where we're still feeling a stretch in our inner thighs, as well as a stretch in our hamstrings on the straight leg. Now, can you revolve your torso so that your shoulders are in the same line as the bent knee? And then from here, can you send your forearm to rest on the bent leg, but you're not dumping your weight. You're just resting it here. As you bring your hands up, maybe send them overhead, only if you have space. Now, can we do that breathing again? When we inhale, inflate the belly. And as you exhale, deflate the belly. One more time, inhale. Exhale. This time, can you bring your hands down? Follow it with your gaze as you circle it out and up. As you bring your hands up, this is an inhale. Let's do that a couple more times, 2 more times maybe. This is an exhale as your hand, rotating hand goes down. And inhale as you allow that hand to journey up and over. One more time. This is an exhale. And inhale. Of course, we have to do it the other way. Just 3 times. And notice here, how there's a feeling of an opening in your shoulder area, especially when your hand is at the back. Okay. You're following the hand with your gaze, so that also gives you some movement in your neck area. And then from here, bring your hands overhead. Keep your shoulders aligned with your bent knee. Take a big breath here. And exhale. Can you keep your torso in the same shape as you hold the back of your chair? Maybe hold the backrest. Stay here for one more time. Now, can you release your lower hand? Stay here, making sure that every body parts that's touching the floor, the chair, are really rooting down. Maybe option to bring the top hand to the ceiling, or maybe going the same direction as the bottom hand. But keep looking up toward the ceiling. You're still rotating your spine. Your top shoulder is still moving away from the floor and toward the ceiling. And exhale, release your hands. Now, we're going to face the bent knee just for a short counter pose. That was a big stretch for some of you, but I hope you enjoyed that. And exhale, release. Bend that knee, bend both knees, and let's just reset and do a little cat and cow. So, just two. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. So for some of you, you must have felt that either in your lower back or in your side body. But we're not doing it to look good. We're doing these poses to feel good. And that happens when you're able to sync your breathing with your movements. Okay, let's proceed with the other side. So can you extend the other foot out, making sure that you're flexing at the foot? Your 5 toes are pointing toward the ceiling. Keep your bent leg very firm and steady. So you're making sure that the stance between the 2 feet are really at a certain distance where you don't feel wobbly, but you feel safe. So let's do the same thing. Can you turn your torso so that your shoulders are aligned with your bent knee? Then rest the forearm on that bent leg. Okay, so you're resting, you're not dumping your weight, you're keeping the bottom side body active. Now, can you try to lift your hands up? If this feels a lot already, you can stay here. But if you have space, you can send the palms overhead. And any which way, we'll draw the same circle that we've done a while ago, but we're making sure that your torso, your top shoulder is almost always leaning toward the sky. Okay, let's start. And as we exhale, send your hand down. And then inhale as you bring your hand out and up from the back. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. This is an exhale, and as you bring your hands up, this is an inhale. Okay, so if there are some areas where you feel like there's tension in your shoulder area, maybe you'd like to stay there for a bit and just breathe into it until that area feels less tense. So maybe it's somewhere here or wherever. Just join us again in a bit. And then, of course, you have to do it on the other side, other way. Inhale as we send our hand up, following it with our gaze. Exhale as you bring a hand down. Inhale to bring it up. It doesn't have to be straight. This is the action. The action that we want to be happening is in the shoulder area. Think of your hands as just an accessory. And exhale, release. When you think you've had enough, all right, let's try to strengthen the bottom side body as well as the right hand. So when we extend the bottom hand, so we did not go up, we're still here. When you extend the bottom hand up and out, you're feeling more strengthening in your bottom side body. And only if you feel like it, if you want to feel challenged or you want to be curious on how it is, try to send both palms to face each other. Making sure that you're still breathing. You can hold the pose, but never the breath. And exhale, release the bottom arm, release the top arm. Now we'll just do a counter pose. We're going to allow the heart to slowly and carefully, mindfully face the bent leg, and let's just stay here for a while. Okay. Option 2, keep the spine long and tall, or for others, you might enjoy rounding your spine. The cat pose. No, tama. This is the cat pose. And exhale, release. Now, let's just reset by doing another 2 sets, just 2 sets of cat and cow. Inhale, open the heart, spill the soup forward. Exhale, spill the soup to the back, round the back. Inhale, cow pose, and exhale, cat pose. All right, I hope that felt a lot of yummy stretches in your body. Now let's work on the upper body and maybe even your core. I'll ask you to extend one foot out and then extend the other hand, then the other hand, and then extend the other foot out. So what we want is to have some sort of a motion where we're extending opposite arm and opposite leg and opposite arm at almost at the same time or right after each other, because that also means some exercises in our brain. So opposite leg, opposite arm, other leg, opposite arm. And then just undo everything. And then, of course, we'd also like to do the reverse. So extend the other leg out, keeping the ankle flexed. Extend the opposite arm, other leg, and opposite arm. And undo. Let's do a couple more. So this first. Okay, so even I am getting confused. Opposite leg, opposite arm, other leg, opposite arm. And then just undo everything. Now, why don't we extend both legs at the same time and extend both hands at the same time? Okay, now this involves a bit of a core, because when we extend both feet out, we kind of need to engage our core to be able to send both of them up. So we're engaging the lower core, and when we send our hands up, we're engaging the upper core. And bring them in together. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, both feet out, and both hands up. 1 and 2. Okay. Why don't we do them both together? Both feet, both hands out and away at the same time. Inhale, exhale, and exhale. Inhale, big belly. Exhale, exert. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, release. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, big belly. Exhale, small belly as you extend everything out and up. And exhale. All right. Now, let's just do a chair pose, because if we've already kind of warmed up our lower body, maybe you can bring your hands just beside you or send them overhead, whichever feels more yummy for you today. Okay, we'll start with leaning forward. Okay, but we want to keep our lower back long and tall. Maybe walk your feet a little more forward, just so there's leverage when you stand up. Okay, keep your lower back as naturally arched or as straight as you want. Remember that barbecue stick that I was telling you about a while ago. Inhale, so if your hands are here, exhale, just slowly do this. And you know that the chair is right behind you, so there's really no fear of stumbling forward or not having anything to catch your pelvis. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, lift just about 2 inches here, and exhale, release. And if you prefer to bring your hands up, this is only an option. Now, lean forward, exhale, lift just 2 inches, inhale, and exhale, release. Now, let's go all the way up, standing up, but we'll pass by that sort of a chair pose before we go all the way up. Okay, so option to bring your hands, this is the first option. Second option is like this. Inhale, exhale, lift, inhale here, and as you exhale, come all the way up. And we'll do the reverse. Take a big inhale first, and as you exhale, just hover from the chair 2 inches, take an inhale, and as you exhale, release. Okay, so that's the first version. The other version is with your hands up. This is more challenging for some because it means that you're working your side body as well as a little of your upper core. Okay, let's do it. Inhale, exhale, hover, inhale, exhale, go all the way up. Take an inhale here, exhale, hover, inhale, exhale, come back to sitting. Let's do that 1 more time. So just take the choice of wherever you want to position your arms, which feels more accessible for you today, or you feel more you want to challenge yourself, up to you. Okay? Take a big inhale. I'll do it in my hands up. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hover. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, hover. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way down. All right, now can you bring your arms to the heart center? And you can close your eyes or just gaze down to a point in front of you where you can really focus on your breathing. Take a big inhale, big belly. Exhale, open your mouth. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale, open your mouth. Now let's bring our hands all the way up as we inhale. Exhale, come to prayer. 1 last time, inhale. Close your mouth and breathe out through the nose. Thank you for allowing me to guide you today. Namaste. All right, see you again next week. Have a nice weekend, everyone. Bye.